Hello and welcome to Agenda. We're coming to you from Bengaluru, and our topic today, the powerlessness that the city sometimes faces. Karnataka, a chronic power shortage, and this year it's worse than it has been many times. Hydroelectricity not delivering with the inadequate rain, thermal power stations sometimes collapsing, the result, frustrated citizens facing the darkness both at home and offices and also in industries. Shopkeepers among the team actually worst affected. Mrinali Fernandez took a walk down Commercial Street in the city, one of the busiest parts of the city, a shopping hotspot, but there it's a lot to do with the sound of generators.
Commercial Street in Bengaluru is one of the city's shopping hotspots. But apart from the sounds of traffic and bustling activity, one can now hear something else, the sound of generators. With hours of load shedding daily, these generators are seen outside a number of shops in Bangalore.
Whenever they wish, they will cut the power. It is very difficult. The customers are also facing problem. They are not willing to come to Commercial Street. If I don't pay one day money, current bill, they will cut my power. If they are not giving power to us, what should we do? You tell us.
So here when the power cuts happen, right, the people come inside, it'll be like sweating, because of that it's affecting too much. Like, they go back just like that, not to buy, they'll feel really hot and all. And nowadays they're taking like frequently, even in the houses also we are facing a lot of problems, as well as in shopping also.
But this has been a part of life for so long, it is sometimes seen as inevitable.
The customers don't want, that noise outside, and with all the shops being individual shops, so a lot of noise outside. But otherwise it's okay, not that bad.
The people of Bangalore are looking for a respite from the daily power cuts, but the government has asked them to be patient for a few more months. And with festive season around the corner, these power cuts could only spell disaster for the shopkeepers here. In Bengaluru, with camera person Kumar, Mrinali Fernandez for NDTV.
Well, we do in fact hope that people here in the city of Bengaluru are able to watch this program. They're not actually facing power cuts at this time, which means that their TVs are not coming on. Now, of course, one of the biggest issues here really is, what can the government do about it? What are the problems? And we will be joined shortly, we are promised, by the Minister for Power, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar. We are in his residence right now, and he's expected any moment to answer some questions from concerned citizens. But first, let's go to the Senior Vice President of FKCCI, the industries body here in Karnataka. What does this lack of power, this shortage of power, mean to the system here?
Absolutely. The shortage of power means that we don't be able to deliver whatever we have accepted. I mean, the system doesn't work. Absolutely. We are in pathetic state. The last 35 to 40 days, I think the industries have practically closed down, especially when you look at small and medium enterprises, the micro and small, because they don't have the type of, the power to even buy a generator. So it is really hurting. And we are all on contract basis that we need to supply to bigger industry, the MSMEs, the PSUs, who believe that this component gets into the final product, and which enables, when this product doesn't, the final product doesn't get through, and it is becoming a really big issue.
A pathetic state. Well, Mr. Shivkumar, the Power Minister, joining us now. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. These are concerned citizens, concerned people worried about the power crisis. The FKCCI describing it as a dismal state, a pathetic state really. What is the problem? Why does Karnataka not have enough power at this moment?
See, Karnataka is one state which has been blessed with the hydel power.
Yes.
It is the nature. About 36% of the power which has been generated in the state is through hydel. Our dams have to be filled. So from the past 28 years, we never faced such a big drought. The drought has created this major problem. But we had a small indication that there will be a drought, but not to this level of drought.
So you were not prepared for the extent of it, so preparations were not made in terms of buying power?
We thought we planned only for about 1,000 megawatt of power. We were shortage of more than 2,500 to 3,000 megawatt of power. Now we have started. In the meantime, we had a very big setback on this UPCL, about 1,200 megawatt Udupi plant, and our Raichur plant also, and some of the central generating units also failed. But now slowly we have gone back. Now the situation has improved. Now we are about 900 to 1,000 megawatt we are shortage. But I have called for a short-term tender again. I think the biggest other issue is that we are able to buy power from anywhere, which part of the country we are ready to buy power. We don't have a corridor proper corridor.
Okay, that's another big issue.
From the past 10 years, no corridor has been planned in Karnataka.
Why is this? Who needs to do this?
No, this has to be done from the past 10 years. They should have planned it well. Even if the power flows from North India also, we are not able to receive that.
It doesn't reach. So hydel problems, thermal power plants facing problems, and even if you buy power, that corridor is not there. When can you tell industry to start with? When will the situation be all right? Because he's saying they're in trouble.
Definitely, I agree. See, they are the industries and the commercial people and the urban people are the people who face us very promptly. If they are strong, we are strong. If they are strong, the country is strong.
Any time frame you could share?
No, definitely. We know about them. We have requested them. One day we have requested them for a holiday. They have agreed to it. But I think by December to January, we may be able to seize out this problem.
December to January. And you have in fact requested people to work on Sundays and take another day, another power holiday. Are you agreeable to this? Is that something?
Yeah, we are definitely agreeable to it. We have sat down with the department and we have now strategized that each area wise we will work. For example, if one area like Pune is going to work on a Monday, so they will take off Monday, with that whole week they'll work and they take off on one of the working days. So like that we have divided it into 6 different regions.
Okay.
Each region will work so that we don't have a holiday for all of us in one simultaneous.
So staggered holidays.
Staggered holidays, which will enable to make sure that during those days we get power for 8 hours in continuation.
All right. So staggered holidays, industry cooperating here with the power ministry as well. But households don't get staggered holidays, do they? You need to cook, you need to heat your water, you need power every day. Your thoughts as a citizen here?
I think it's really unfortunate that we suffer from power shortages more than 3-4 hours a day, and that makes it very difficult. And when the power goes off in the night, the streets are completely unsafe, and there is more danger of not only the robbery but the rape and the very problems that come with darkness. And I think something must be done about it, because otherwise all of us citizens are going to face enormous problems of safety, primarily safety, and secondly, if we know when the power will go off, then area-wise they can stagger it and we will actually deal with it. But nights are really, really difficult.
Nights, very difficult. Sir, the safety of women when there is no power on the streets, no power in the homes.
No, it is, I think, as far as Karnataka is concerned, Bengaluru is concerned, it is a very free state.
There have been terrible crimes here of late.
No, I don't agree with it. But still, it is our bound duty. What the citizen asks, we have to provide them. We will do it. We know their responsibility. Definitely, we'll cope up to them. But they should have little patience and have confidence in us.
Patience. Schedule power cuts, because unscheduled, I think, is making life very difficult. Will you be able to give a proper schedule for the power?
No, definitely. We do not make any unscheduled power cuts. It is only well planned. It has been well informed, and it will be just for a month or a half.
Are the power cuts scheduled? Are you aware of the timings, or is it?
Schedule is the most important thing. Citizens can adjust their timings. Working class people, early morning, if the scheduled time is there, they can plan their work, what time they leave to work. Schools, kids have to go to school. If the schedule is announced, maybe it is scheduled, but it's not announced and people don't have the right information. That has to be, rightly accessed. Now we have media, you have with an SMS, you can send across which area, at what time the power is going. People can plan very much in advance.
So it does need to be planned. That is Mr. Subaya there from BPAC and Dr. Meenakshi Bharat as well. Now, Krishnamurli Ishwar, you're a power consultant. What advice would you give the state?
I think first of all we should stop depending on the government, and it's possible to do today. So let's say that I have a 1,000 square feet home with approximately about 2 lakhs. I can completely go off the grid. And not only that, if I have a little bit more money, if I can spend about 1 crore for my home, I'm sure I can spend about 5 lakhs for putting a nice little solar farm.
Solar energy by the citizens.
Absolutely. And I can become not just a consumer, but I can become a prosumer. I can start supplying energy back to the minister.
How welcome would this be if citizens actually got proactive like this?
See, this is already have come out with a policy in Karnataka. For the first time, 200 megawatt has been kept. Even in my house, I have a solar. I just produce power and again I sell it to the government. We give the highest in the country of 9.56 rupee. This has also been brought for the farmers. A very unique program called Surya Raita, because the farmer doesn't need all the 365 days. We are giving solar pump sets. In the meantime, he can he can use this for 200 to 200 days, the rest 150 days. Again, he can produce power and sell it to the government. So this is a very unique concept which we wanted to promote in this renewable energy sector. I welcome him, and still the government of Karnataka is very open. Anyone can have this opportunity, any village can have, any industries can have, any institution can have. We are there to promote them.
So as Power Minister who's producing power in the house where we are right now, is this happening? Does anything more need to be done by the government to make this, to help that solar power get into the system?
I think there are two opportunities where the government can really help. The one is facilitation of this particular process by the individual consumer. First of all, most people don't even know something like that can exist, and then they can become empowered to do this. Second opportunity, which I think government can do a lot, which I think they're trying, but they can do a lot more, is in energy efficiency. There is at least 30% of power that can be saved. Every unit of power saved is approximately 3 to 5 units of power generated elsewhere. That's huge.
This is wastage? What happens?
No, it's just that, see, for instance, I'll take a small example. Let's take a mobile phone. I charge it with a small adapter, and that's an AC adapter converted into DC. Now you go back, and that's getting stored into a, battery, which is a DC power. Again, that has to be converted into AC. I go back all the way up to the power generator. So everywhere I am either inverting, converting. So it's just a colossal waste, trying to produce something which is at a low efficiency in any case, because these generation systems are 30, 40, 50 years old.
All right. So power saved is power earned. We'll be back after a short break to talk some more about the powerless city of Bengaluru and how it can get empowered.